is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor.
All right, what is pretty girl privilege?
It depends on how you look at it, but me, I think of just the universe kind of like revolving around you because you're pretty, but not just on the outside, but from the inside as well.
Okay. Is there a dark side to pretty girl privilege?
Yeah, of course.
What's the dark side?
Like, everyone thinks that you're either stuck up or you're a mean girl or, I don't know, just you attract a lot of jealousy and envious people and etc. because they feel like, oh, you use your prettiness to get ahead.
Right. You think a lot of girls use their looks to get ahead?
I'm not sure. I know a lot of girls who aren't pretty, the universal pretty, and they use what they have to get ahead. Me, people would think I use it, but I don't.
You feel like social media gave like pretty girl privilege or something?
Yeah, I do. I think when you're pretty, like it does attract a lot more attention and stuff like that. It makes people tune in to the more so the physical attraction, no matter what you really have going on. Just because you're pretty, and don't let you have a fat ass because they own you.
Well, that's what that TikTok say. I love fat ass. Alright, man. Okay. If so many women so pretty though, why they say like in the next 5 years there's gonna be more single women and childless though? If so many women are attractive, why they gonna be single and childless?
Because of their attitudes, their aura, their personality, and their character and their morals. They just don't stand for anything, so they fall for any and everything.
Right. Who do you think responsible for hookup culture, guys or females?
Who's responsible for who?
Hookup culture, like people just linking up, like one night stands, sneaky link.
Well, I mean, I feel like it got to be a mutual agreement.
Okay.
So I mean, the guy got to be into it, the girl got to be willing to do it, or vice versa, you know.
Who are better communicators, men or women?
I would say it's kind of hard to say. It ultimately depends on how the person is, or how they are.
Okay.
A lot of people would say women, but I mean, there are some men who are better communicators than women because, you know, some women feel like, you know, getting an attitude or yelling and screaming, you know, it's communicating. I mean, it is in a way, but to a certain point.
Right. What's the toxic trait you attracted to?
That is a great question. I don't know.
Right, we go back to that. You rather be a stripper or do OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, you all over the internet. A stripper, you gotta see me in person. But for me, I do neither because I'm not trying to be all over the internet.
Okay, why you feel like a lot of women are attracted to like toxic relationships but complain about toxic relationships?
Because of like the attention, the dramatics of it, and what's the word for it? Attention, dramatics, and it keeps things spiced up. Like it's always something going on.
Okay. Alright. Do you feel like your type of guy like you back?
Yeah, but I feel like this might sound weird, I'm telling myself, I feel like I be wanting like a certain type of guy, but then like I get him and it's like it be too much. I think because it be too much too soon. That's kind of what throws me off.
So when females say they settling, they don't want to settle, what that mean right there? I don't want to settle.
Like you basically, you're with something that you know that isn't the best for you.
I feel you. Well, what that term, she ate me. Tell everybody what that means right
She
there.
ate?
Yeah.
I mean, she did that. Like, she got it going on. She bodied that. She killed it, basically.
I feel you though. You wanted to get a camera 360?
No, I don't.
Why do women complain about working, but they fought to be in the workforce?
Honestly, I feel like the women that complain about working 9 times out of 10 would not have been the people fighting.
Okay.
So I feel like it just depends on the person that you're talking to. Like me personally, I work and everything. However, I wouldn't have been up there fighting. I would have said no, let them do their job. let them be the ones that go out and work and get the bread and come back. But I feel the people that, the females that fought for it, they don't want to deal with men, period. So that's my take on it.
How do you feel like pretty women work?
I think pretty women do work.
Okay.
Should they have to work?
Should they have to work? How you feel about it? You think they should or they shouldn't?
I feel like women should work, period.
Why shouldn't they work? Why shouldn't they work, the women?
Because I feel like we just weren't meant for that. Like, I feel like we were meant to, do what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, what are those? What you supposed to do?
I guess go to school, get schooling, and then usually, well, for me personally, I want to get schooling, and then find my husband while I'm getting schooling, so I have my degree just in case something goes left. But 9 times out of 10, I don't want that to happen. I want my man to have his degree and actually be the one that's working, and then I have the babies and stay home. Like, I'm that type of girl, but not every girl is.
Well, feminism ruined that for you. Now, what is pretty? Like, do you feel like there's what is pretty girl privilege?
Pretty girl privilege is basically whenever you, how to say this without sounding bad, I don't want to get canceled, but pretty girl privilege is whenever you have that privilege to do things that other people can't do because you're pretty. Like, it's because you're pretty, not because you have money, not because of your status. It's literally because you're pretty. Like, for instance, for a guy to open the door, sometimes it's because you're pretty, not just because you're a female, or not because you're just walking through. There's plenty of people, like, even females give pretty privilege to other pretty girls. So
what have you experienced pretty privilege, if so?
Honestly, I've gotten jobs that I did not qualify for because I was pretty. People think that I'm lying, but I was I think 18 years old whenever I became a licensed insurance agent. So and I had no qualifications. I just came out of the military. I didn't actually. I should have been kicked out of the military a lot, but because of pretty privilege, I kept getting a little slap on the wrist.
What you were doing?
Like, for instance, in AIT, you're not supposed to go off base. You're supposed to stay on base. In AIT, I went off base. Not only did I go off of base, but I got a tattoo. You're not supposed to do that. It's like certain things you're not supposed to do, but I got a slap on the wrist because I was pretty. I know it's because of that, because I know if it was anyone else, they're gonna get in trouble for sure.
How long you think pretty privilege lasts?
Honestly, I feel like it could last forever because, older women that are pretty, they still get that pretty privilege. Like, if you see a old raggedy lady and she, doesn't seem like the type of person you'll go up and talk to, you wouldn't do too much for them. Rather, if you see a old lady and she looks put together, she looks nice, you're gonna probably do more for her than for someone else. And that's not just like financial or anything like relationship wise. That's just simply if she needed help getting stuff in her car. If she's pretty, you might help her out. But if she's one of those like old raggedy looking ladies, you might just mind your business.
So okay, if you want to go by that though, you believe in pretty privilege. That's okay.
I do.
That's okay. That's your opinion.
The same way you got handsome privilege. Like, when you're handsome, you get to do certain things. So
So do pretty privilege? Do Dominion pay pretty privileged women bills? Do it pay their mortgage, their rent, or a car note? Do pretty privilege get you that too though?
It does.
It do?
I will say it does.
So when I pay my bills, or when I know certain women that pay their bills that are attractive, they don't ask them at the light bill place, you look good, you ain't gonna get your lights cut off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. I thought you were saying like it's someone paying for it. I don't think it works in those type of places.
Okay.
I don't think it does. And if it does, let me know.
Right. What is the dark side of pretty privilege?
The dark side, you get attention that you don't want sometimes. Like, you get people that want to do things for you that you don't want. Like, you know it's gonna come with a cost. Like, sometimes pretty privilege does come with a cost because someone will do something for you because you're pretty and they're expecting for you to do something back, and it doesn't work like that.
Okay. How you know if a guy really likes you?
You don't.
Or if he just want to have sex with you?
You will never know. That's one of the things that kind of sucks about being pretty. I'm not saying I'm drop dead gorgeous, but I'm saying from my experience with pretty privilege, I feel like that's literally the con of it, is you'll never know if someone is fucking with you. And I'm talking about a man or a friend. You don't know if you will have a friend that is literally only being your friend because you're pretty, and that when you go out, you're gonna go and you don't have to stand in the line to get in the club. They're already letting you in. Like, I've had situations happen where I know I'm the pretty friend, and so I'm the Jada waiter basically, and it's not. Whenever they don't need you, you know, it's not. They don't need you. You're not going to be the one to say, hey, come on, let's go hang out, let's do a picnic. No, we're going to a club. It's anything that has to do with men or drinks or anything in that such. So that's the.
What makes you attracted to a guy?
Me personally, I feel like it's my butt. I feel like 9 times out of 10, that's what they see first.
Really? That what you get complimented on the most?
No, I get complimented on my smile. I get complimented on my eyes. But like, I feel like what they really see is, you know, like, for instance, when somebody be like, hey, you didn't even see my face. I know you didn't see my face.
Me?
Not you.
Oh. I
mean, I feel like you too, but you know, some people.
I see your face though. I was handling business, and then I see you.
But see, then again, even with you, like, I felt like if I didn't look like this, I feel like if I had my afro out with some shades on and a mask, and I wasn't really done up for real, you probably would have been like, yeah, probably not her. You would.
Nah. I got women that you know, there's, I guess, you know, whatever, they wasn't on their best days.
Yeah.
You say they call it. You say guys like you because of your body. Is what you're saying?
I feel like it.
You get a camera 360 and showing your body.
I mean,
we love this fat ass.
So good.
You cannot. See, I knew you were gonna get this.
I'm teasing. Just YouTube purposes. All right, cool. What's the craziest thing a guy did to prove that he liked you, though? What's the craziest thing a guy did?
The craziest thing a guy has done to prove that he likes me. Fuck up his relationship.
Okay.
I feel like that's the worst thing that you could possibly do. Like, you can spend all the money in the world, but like, if you are with somebody for the longest, like I'm talking about years, and because you like me and don't really know me like that, and you fucked up your relationship, I feel like that's the worst thing you could possibly do, because you're a risk taker. You're too much of a risk taker. You're too much of a risk taker. Cause
what's the craziest thing you did for love?
I stayed in a relationship that, you know, I stayed in a relationship with somebody that told me multiple times they did not want me.
Do you know what hoflation is?
Who?
Hoflation.
Hoflation?
Yeah. You know what that is?
Is that like an inflation of hoes?
Yeah. Well, don't ask you. Do you know the definition of it, though?
I feel like that's the definition, but no, this is the first time I've ever heard of that before.
Okay. You flirt with guys because you're bored?
No. I used to, but no.
Okay. Do you flirt with guys at bars so you can get free drinks?
I used to, but then again, no. Well, actually, I really can't say that, because usually a guy that I'm flirting with, actually, I'm definitely trying to get his number or social media afterwards, so I can't really say that one. But I mean, I know, like, me and my friend group, we might entertain, you know, a few guys for free drinks, but it's not too deep like back in high school whenever we're trying to get free drinks because we don't have the ID. But girls do that. If that's what you're trying to find out, hell yeah, girls do that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
What you more attracted to, a guy's looks or his social status or his clout?
Oh my gosh, it's neither, unfortunately.
What makes you attracted to a man?
Personality. Like, personality kills the cat every time. It never fails. You can be, I will say, social status. If I do know that a lot of people know you, I will not go for you. I will not go for you because I know what that shit comes with. And so I'm kind of over the status thing. It's more so like, you would turn me on if I know that you're a nobody. Matter of fact, my last couple relationships, I thought they were nobodies because I thought that they weren't from here because I met them somewhere else just for them to be from here and find out that they're the biggest hoes in Columbia, you know? So definitely want somebody that doesn't know people and people don't know them.
Okay. Do you believe in arranged marriages?
Arranged marriages? I do believe in arranged marriages.
Okay.
Like, do I believe that they exist, or
do you believe people should have arranged marriages?
It depends on your financial status, honestly, because I feel like that's the main reason why people have arranged marriages, because of the status. And I feel like if you feel like you need to marry somebody to financially go up in life, if that's how you feel you need to do it, then hey, by all means do it. People have been doing that for years with what's that, Great Britain and all of them. They do that. So I mean, hey,
who is responsible for preparing women to be wives?
Their father.
Okay.
Hands down their father. Like, your mom can teach you the game, I guess, but like your dad is gonna instill that shit in you. Like, he gonna make sure you get it and you understand it from a male's point of view, not from a female's point of view. Because as a friend, I can only tell my girlfriend my experiences. From a man, they're gonna tell you what other men is truly thinking and how they really feel about you. So,
what type of men are you attracted to?
You want me to be completely honest, like what I believe in, or what I've been figuring out with my pattern?
Both.
So I believe that I am attracted to guys that, you know, are very handsome. I guess the stereotypical tall, dark skin, 6 foot, pretty teeth type of thing. What is my pattern? Everybody under 5'7". Cheaters, liars, you know, I guess that's my cup of tea.
The guys you attracted to?
Yeah, I guess, no, that's my pattern. The ones that I'm attracted to that's who I think I'm attracted to. The guys that's, you know, dark skin, 6 foot, pretty teeth, waves. The guys that I actually date in my pattern, completely opposite.
Why so many women you think are single right now and frustrated with dating?
I think because women don't know the definition of dating for real. Like, I feel like the girls that think they are truly dating are hoeing, and the girls that want to date fuck around and keep falling in love immediately. So I feel like there's no one really out here that's dating and, you know, is actually using it to their advantage, if that makes sense.
Do you feel like music has kind of ruined dating, like
Absolutely.
with
I was
whole
just
culture?
thinking about this 2 days ago. Absolutely.
And how has it ruined dating for a lot of people?
Because people don't realize, well, not people, but artists, they don't realize that what they're putting out there, even though I might sit here and say, oh yeah, I don't believe in that, like I want to be married and everything, I'm not moving that way. I'm moving the way that the music that I'm listening to is the way that I was moving, you know what I'm saying? And I realized that whenever I started listening to our type of music now. I'm a very old school type of girl. I like Tamar Braxton. I like, 112. I like to listen to Keith Sweat whining on the phone. I like those type of things. And whenever I was listening to that, I wasn't getting the backlash behind dating the guys that that is basically I'm listening to with Lil Baby, Moneybag, those people that be like, oh yeah, stay down. If he cheat on you, at least you stay down with me. You a rider. And that's what I've been doing, not realizing that's not even what I want. So I definitely believe it plays a big part. So if people was to listen to old school music, hopefully, they'll be wanting love. They'll be wanting to whine to a girl, not saying, fuck bitches get money. Yeah.
Who's responsible for hookup culture? I want you to answer that honestly.
Who's what?
Who's responsible for hookup culture?
For hookup culture?
Yeah, who's responsible for it?
Who's responsible? Social media.
Social media?
Yeah, social
I believe
media.
women is responsible for it though. Not to say that.
For the hookup. Like, explain hookup.
I'm just saying.
Explain what you mean by that.
Women just be blatant with it. For fucking, just for hookups and just having one night stands and choosing who they want to have sex with. I believe women are responsible for that because I believe there's more women sexually active with higher body counts than the average man.
See, I don't believe in that. I truly believe
Why
in
don't you
social
believe
media
that?
because
Why don't you
social
believe
media,
that?
Because I have real life friends that are like me.
Let me explain
it's
something though. Let me explain something. You don't think a woman who's a 3, we're gonna use that for example, a woman who's a 3 can get on the social media dating app on Tinder or Bumble or whatever and get a bunch of matches and she can have like maybe 15 guys that month and the average guy maybe could get with 10 girls that year? You see what I'm saying? You see the ratio in
I
that?
get that, but all of that still plays a part in insecurity.
Okay.
Women, I truly feel, become way more insecure than men. So like, for instance, if I'm a female and I'm a 3, I'm going to be insecure because I can clearly, throughout my whole life, people just going to show me that they don't like me the same way as a male if he's a 3.
But let me ask you this though. Who you think get approached more, 3s or women who look like you? I'm gonna be honest with you, the 3s get approached way more. Because if you rejected a few guys, they gonna go lower, and they know those women got low self-esteem, and those guys that you like who are having sex with you are having sex with threes because the threes are easy. They get a little rotation. They get about 3 or 4 in them rotation. On a slow Tuesday or something, they come through. Because those women feel like it's an honor to be in their presence. And that's why the dating is messed up, because those threes think they are 8s because they having sex with a guy that think they are 8. You understand what I just said, or that was just kind of like over your head with it?
No, you about to make me cry.
You didn't know that? You didn't know that? That was a lot of free game right there if you didn't know that.
Yeah, that was some game that I'm a very,
Yes.
I'm not a holy Hannah, but like I believe
The guys
in
that are
God,
banging you-
and He definitely brought you here to tell me that, and I'm really not trying to receive that right
Listen, the guys that are having sex with you are having sex with 2s, 3s, and 4s.
now. Yeah, I know. I just been trying to figure out why, but you just made sense of it.
Because those women are easier. Yeah, this is the last question right here though. I forgot what I was about to say just now. Have you ever rejected a guy to see if he wanted you more, and then you take him back?
Have I ever rejected a guy to see if he wanted me more?
Yeah, to see if he liked you more. To see his determination, to see if he was determined to get with you. Never did it? Okay.
And now it makes sense because I don't get a lot of people that actually come up to me and actually try to fuck with me. And I think it's because, like what you said, they probably don't even, they'll go for a 3 before they go for me.